Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm out here by the lake harvesting willow canes for today's project. I will make a pair of them, so I have here two similar sized pots, the willow canes. For support, I placed two smaller plastic pots in the center and of course compost. Here are my inspiration for today's project. I'm sure you see them in garden centers everywhere. I've always wanted to make something similar for my garden and thought now is the right time as the willows are waking. I have those smaller plastic pots for support, but I found out later that I didn't really need them, but I used them anyway. First, I put a couple inches or so of compost at the bottom of the pot, placed the plastic pots, then filled them with compost. As I do this process, I just make sure that the plastic pots are centered at all times. Now that the pots are ready, it's time to plant the willow canes. For each pot, I will use 12 canes. So first, I placed a cane at my 12 o'clock, then at 6 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. Then I just eyeballed the rest, making sure that they are distanced evenly. I tried to pick the canes that have pretty much the same length, thickness, and are straight-ish for this project, so it's easier for me to just plant them like this. I prepped these canes after picking, so I removed the dead tips or other branches if they have. For the weaving part, I use this black floral wire and pliers to cut it into about 2 inches long to tie the canes together as I work on the design. I'm doing a simple weave, so I take 2 canes and I place the right cane over the left. Then I tie them together where they meet. Then I take the next 2 canes and do the same thing, right over left, and tie just about the same height as the first one. And you do it all around, so you'll have 6 pairs of crisscrossed canes at this point. And you can also adjust the canes if you feel that they are so close together like so. I'll just complete this first row and then we move on to the next step. On the second row, start with 2 canes offsetting from the first row. So meaning take the other 2 canes that are not tied up together from the first row to start creating the diamond shape or the harlequin pattern. As you work on the weave, make sure that you also offset the placement of each cane. So if on the first row the cane was over, then on the second row it should be under. Then over again on the next row, and so on, depending on how many rows you are doing. I did 5 rows on mine. If you want your project to go faster, pre-cut all your floral wire. And I love this black floral wire because it disappears against the dark canes. And depending on how this project will go, if they live, I will take out all the floral wires and also the plastic pot in the middle if needed. So on the first one, I was able to make 5 rows of this diamond pattern. And it went faster as I go. So here's the look of the first one, all done. I did not cut the tops of it because I still don't know how I want this to look in the end. There you go, I'm so happy. It looks so pretty. I hope they will really live. By the way, I moved here in the greenhouse because it started to shower outside. So here I am doing the second one. In the end, they had a similar look. So also I did 5 rows on this, but the width or the circumference of this one was bigger than the first one, but that's okay. I think it wouldn't matter in the end. If some of the canes die, I can always replace them and weave them back into place if something like that happens. But I'm really crossing my fingers that they will all make it. So here they are all done, looking pretty, and help me say a little prayer for them. I have leftover canes, so I made another one this time. No extra pot in the middle, and it was okay. So I guess that part was not really needed. Here they are, all watered in, and will live in the greenhouse for now for observation. And I will report back. If this experiment is successful, I'll be making more of them because it's exciting and I enjoyed making them. Gardening season is just around the corner for us here in Alberta, Canada. So earlier today, we went to get compost from our neighbor and bought some eggs too. Neighbors here in the county are so great. They are just giving this cow manure compost for free. So yay! Thanks, neighbors. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you will go and make your own willow tree topiary or something like that. And see you again next week. Thanks. Bye.